Outspoken commentator Megyn Kelly demolished Piers Morgan after he defended the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show.
I'm sorry, Piers, but to get up there and perform the whole show in Spanish is a middle finger to the rest of America. Who gives a damn that we have 40 million Spanish speakers in the United States? We have 310 million who don't speak a lick of Spanish. This is supposed to be a unifying event for the country, not for the Latinos, not for one small group, but for the country. We don't need a black national anthem. We don't need a Spanish-speaking, non-English performer, and we don't need an ICE or America hater featured as our primetime entertainment.
She then went on to lose it at the host, saying his attitude is why Britain and Europe have lost their culture.
This attitude that you have right here is why you in Great Britain have lost your culture. You ceded your culture to a bunch of radical Muslims who came in and took over, and now it's gone. We're not allowing that here. Whether it's Hispanic, whether it's Muslim, it's not happening in the United States of America. That's why President Trump was elected. And whether it's Bad Bunny, who is American but refuses to speak English in his performances, or anybody else, we have to keep the Super Bowl, which is a quintessential American event. Football, that kind of football, is ours. They call it American football. And the halftime show and everything around it needs to stay quintessentially American. Not Spanish, not Muslim, not anything other than good old-fashioned American apple pie. There should be a meatloaf, maybe some fried chicken, and an English-speaking performer. That's what the Super Bowl should be.
Online commentators agreed with Megyn Kelly, with this person saying, Megyn Kelly didn't dodge, she went straight for the core issue. When culture stops being defended, it doesn't slowly fade, it gets replaced. Uncomfortable truth, but truth nonetheless. Megyn Kelly was very vocal on social media throughout the Super Bowl, fawning over the Turning Point USA All-American halftime show, which featured Kid Rock. She said, "Congratulations, Turning Point USA. I'm in tears at the beautiful halftime show. Everyone did a spectacular job. It was perfect. Thank you." She then replied to a positive comment about the Bad Bunny show, saying, "Nah, I like my halftime shows in English from people who love America." And whilst over 100 million people tuned in to watch Bad Bunny's all-Spanish performance, US President Donald Trump was not having a bar of it. He posted to Truth Social, "The Super Bowl halftime show is absolutely terrible, one of the worst ever. It makes no sense in an affront to the greatness of America and doesn't represent our standards of success, creativity, or excellence. Nobody understands a word this guy is saying. And the dancing is disgusting, especially for young children that are watching from throughout the USA and all over the world. This show is just a slap in the face to our country, which is setting new standards and records every single day, including the best stock market and 401ks in history. There is nothing inspirational about this mess of a halftime show, and watch, it will get great reviews from the fake news media because they haven't got a clue of what is going on in the real world. And by the way, the NFL should immediately replace its ridiculous new kickoff rule, Make America Great Again." But Piers Morgan was not letting Trump get away with it, rebuking the sentiment. He said, "Couldn't disagree more, Mr. President. I absolutely loved Bad Bunny's halftime show. Amazing. Best in Super Bowl history. Theater, choreography, great energy, superbly confident performance, and very welcome unifying message. Oh, and Spanish is first language for 50 million plus Americans." And in another blow to the Super Bowl, a TMZ poll of both halftime shows revealed a majority of viewers preferred the All-American show. This commentator said, "The left is absolutely melting down after TMZ's own poll dropped a nuclear truth bomb. 67% of fans say Kid Rock's halftime show crushed Bad Bunny's 33%. A supermajority just voted with their eyeballs. Real American rock energy over woke vibes every single time. NFL, you tried to force feed the crowd your agenda and it backfired spectacularly. Kid Rock brought the fire, the patriotism, and the hits. America showed up and spoke loud. Huge W for normal people."